Welcome back to Waz Today, where Waz Today is Frogger 2, 1984 release from Sega, running here on the Apple II and Virtual 2. Title screen indicating that we're gonna have to hitch a ride on a bird. We can do one or two players here. I'm gonna do one player. We can do easy or hard difficulty. I'm gonna do easy difficulty. Maybe for reasons that I should discuss up front. There's an issue with this game in MAME and Virtual 2 where you can't jump right or down with the controls. Yeah, I'll go into it as we get into it, but yeah, it kind of makes things hard on its own. Let's try easy. Here we are in Frogger 2. We're underwater. We got to get into 5 berths, as it indicates there at the bottom. I got 4 frogs left after this one. We got joystick control. Gonna jump out here. You can see me a little bit more easily now. Thankfully, the current is running to the right because we can only jump left and up. We can't jump down or right. That would be too much. But the reason for that, I think there's a bug in the game. That it expects a joystick value that is beyond what the joystick input is typically mapped to, like the range that it typically uses. So, as a result, emulators that emulate the supposed range of the joystick won't map the range that's used by this game. So, since there's no way to remap that range, kind of stuck. I'm not sure if there's any emulator that this works correctly in. Alright, so we've got all our berths down here. So what do we do now? We gotta go to the next level. We gotta go beyond the deep here that we're in. And above. So our berth here is that little lifesaver being tugged along by the boat. On this level, even though we were underwater before, we'll die instantly if we go in the water. So we gotta hitch a ride. We can't get hit by that bird, but we can hitch a ride on it to get to the next level as well as to get to the sky level. I just went ahead and did it because I think we would have died otherwise. And then we've got totally crazy mechanics here. We can hitch a ride on a dragon, I believe. Let's see. No, maybe not. Oh, it killed me. So definitely can't hitch a ride on the dragon's head. Maybe I need to time it so I land on its back. But here we are back underneath. So we gotta get back up there. Sometimes the current runs left, which without being able to jump right, makes this impossibly hard. I'm not sure what determines which way the current runs, but yeah. Maybe we'll try for the life save for this time. Oh, no. Nope, missed that jump too. Okay. But yeah, I was looking for why I couldn't jump right or down and found emulator issue thread on GitHub where somebody said they disassembled the game and looked at what it was expecting for joystick inputs here. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to run that. Okay, there we go. And it says it expects joystick values that are about 10% higher than the paddle input maximum. So yeah, I don't know why I keep jumping on that first one. I think I successfully hitched a ride that time. Let's see. Okay, no. Okay, we can jump left. We can't jump right once again. Let's see. No, no hitching a ride there. I think you can hitch a ride on those pink birds, but I'm not sure how I jump higher. What I need to do for that. And I'm not sure why these fish are okay, but these other fish are not. But you know, that's Frogger for you. Let's get up here. I think you have to be on like the side of the berth, it seems like, to be able to climb up above the water. Maybe not. Let's go on this second set of lilies, maybe. Go a little bit better. I can never tell when that thing is going to turn around, because if it hits us, it'll kill us. So let's see if we can just barely make it. Okay. Always good when you can just barely make it. I'm not sure if we have to ride on the tail of that whale. Or also for the hippos, if we have to ride on the body of the hippo. It'll kill us otherwise. Oh, wow, no, we missed. I'm not sure if that's game over already, or if we got one last frog here. Also not sure what's going on with the subtitle for this game. In this port of it, it's called 3 Deep, but 3 is spelled normally, and there's a space in between. In other versions of the game, it's spelled with 3 E's in the 3, and no space in between. I think it's, I mean, it seems like it's stylized to be like a frog ribbit. So not sure why this version on the title screen is doing something different, but, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, wow, that's close. Okay. Oh, no. I'm not sure how we died there. If we got onto the log, we all know I can't move right, so... Oh, we still got... Okay. Sure, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it seems like you have to get over to the berth before you can go up. Not sure if there's an input patched version of this game that anybody's made. You can run out of time as well. That is a thing that can happen. You can get into that berth there too. Alright, so now all we've got is the sky berth. Oh no. Sometimes you want to get on the turtle, sometimes you don't, you know. Depends on what you're trying to achieve. Oh no, I ran up on the back of that crocodile. Oh well. Game over. I'll do one more run. Let's go straight for the sky berth. What do you think? That's the only one we haven't really figured out. I think, you know, once you've filled all 5, level 2 is just this but harder. Does that sound right? That sounds like, you know, this era to me. I'm pretty sure that's what happens here. But I don't think we're gonna ever see that if I don't figure out the sky berth. I don't think we're gonna see that today anyway. I'm not sure if the action button does anything in this game either. Nope. Can't jump on the dragon at all. I think maybe we have to get those white things, which without being able to jump right. Not sure how I would go about doing that if they don't move. Yeah. Oh, so now the current's going left, and I'm kind of out of luck. Just can't jump right. Climb up on the berth here. Then take to the sky. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we won't take to the sky this time. Maybe we won't take to anywhere. Maybe we'll just die. Yep. Yep. There we go. They got me. Game over. I can give it one more. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I don't know if maybe it's just the inputs that's got me not too enthused about this, but yeah, that sky level, I'm not sure what's going on with that either. Oh no, our friend got us. Gotta jump on their back instead. You can get the bubbles for bonus points here. Oh, you can get into a berth that way. Interesting. Never knew that. Learn something new every day here on Waza Day. This time you're learning about input bugs in Frogger 2. I mean, where else are you gonna learn that? I have no idea why I survived that time. I was so taken aback I couldn't even jump on a hippo. See there, I could have just jumped right and gotten that bubble, but now there's added challenge. Oh, there we go, double bubble. Let's ride on the turtle. Are you? It seems like you're invincible when you ride on the turtle. I'm not sure. Does the turtle kick us off, or can we just ride the turtle as long as we want until time's up? Yeah, you can just chill on a turtle in this game. It's nice. It's nice to know. You don't have to worry about anything other than time. You can get off whenever you like. Okay. Maybe I won't try this first set of lily pads. It doesn't seem to go too well for me for getting to the sky level. There we go. Sky time. Like that little white bird over there, maybe I have to wait for that. If I could jump right, I could get to it, but I can only jump to the left. Can I loop? Let's see. Nope, that kills you too. So maybe this is unbeatable with that input bug. So, you know, now I'm even more confused about what's going on with like the real hardware. Does the real hardware joystick have a maximum extent that's higher than the paddle input? Which would also mean that all of the emulators are incorrectly emulating joysticks. Anyway, that time they killed me. Not sure if that's another bug there that we saw earlier, but yeah. Maybe I'll just try for the life raft this time. What do you think? One last try for the life raft. For old time's sake. Oh, well. I'm not sure why we sometimes have that extra frog. Maybe I'm miscalculating something? I don't know. Try for the life raft again, though. Oh, maybe on the second level, if you sink down, you don't actually lose a life. Is that true? That would be crazy. But also kind of makes sense. I just don't expect any kind of fairness from these games, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, you just sink back down instead of dying. That's nice to know. They didn't have to do that. You will still die if you run into a alligator though, or crocodile, whichever one that is. But yeah, I think that will do it for me here with Frogger 2 3 Deep on Waza Day. I'll see you tomorrow for next Waza Day.